3 of Pandemonium. The last one was a bit of an eventful one, somewhat expectedly, unexpectedly eventful, with the Gavels of Asara deciding to confront Mockery upon his recent acquisition of a Shadow Drake, and clear kind of deepening of his relationship with Shinzo Z. The group tried to pull him away from kind of going closer to this chaotic fiend with kind of heartfelt pleas, logical arguments, a letter, but Mockery unfortunately could not be swayed. And for a moment, it seemed Wisteria would go along with him, heading off and joining Shinzo Z and forming their cadre of Chaos Knights. But after the group kind of split off from Mockery and Wisteria, Narak, the Baron of Chaos, opened a portal to Shinzo's realm, where Narak kind of posed a dilemma for Wisteria, giving her 3 choices due to her breaking a contract that she made to allow Mockery to finally connect and Shinzo to finally kind of acknowledge Mockery's existence along with his servants. But Wisteria broke the terms of said contract, so Narak posed her what her penalty would be, what deep personal harm would come to her. She had the choice between leaving the party and joining the Chaos Knights, losing the ability to losing all of the love and the ability to love Mockery, or taking a deep wound that will just truly never heal. In mechanic terms, taking just the wounded condition that would just be persistent throughout time. He also gave her the option to take 2 and get rid of the favor that Wisteria owed him. So Wisteria decided to get a clean slate for the group, free of Shinzo's influence, with Will having recently freed himself as well, and took 2 of the options. Decided to take that deep wound that would never heal, giving herself wounded 1 from now until the end of time, and then deciding to lose a love for Mockery. Afterwards, she did say that she tried to find a way to help Mockery come back to himself, but decided not to go with him in the Chaos Knights. And Mockery went through the portal and was confronted with Shinzo Z, along with Brolo, who his hands had now turned platinum and seemed to be taking joy in creating new wealth and riches for himself. The party then was able to witness the coronation of Duke Lesse Royce into becoming the Baron of Kata, where they also were offered by the new Baroness the potential, if things go well, especially with them having freed themselves from the influence of Shinzo, the promise of titles and potentially land within Kata if they are successful in retaking the island. Though the group had a brief debate on whether they should disclose that Mockery is no longer with them, it also resurfaced the debate if they should let the Baron know that he may have been, that they suspect he was involved with the let's say, murder of his father. The group decided no on both accounts, though potentially they would let Mockery know, or let him know or disavow Mockery in the future. But that's where we're going to pick up. Jeet wasn't with us last session, but we said that Jeet, you were training, kind of drilling with the newfound Red Phalanx Legion, and we didn't describe that at all last session. So I'm going to kind of kick it off with Jeet. You kind of making out your way on the scene, and the group as a whole feel free, because it's a group accomplishment. But I know Jeet was more on the Legion side, or the Phalanx side at least. Describe what your new red shirt Phalanx looks like, and kind of give some flavor behind your new Legion that you guys have, or your new battle battalion that you have for the Gavels.
Yeah, I'm imagining them very much like the Macedonian Phalanx of old, Alexander's, with regular size spears though, with the shields. And as I bring them back. I'm walking back to camp with this this extra pep in my step, and just my chin a little bit higher than usual. Just very proud of these guys who are now the guys and girls who are walking in lockstep, and they're marching. And I keep shouting out orders: troop march, troop halt, form up, form change. Uh, and it's like this mini parade that comes in. I don't even say hi to everyone. I'm showing off at this point how I've taught them. Like there are a couple of different formations that troops can have, and I've taught them two. There's a regular one. There's the turtle one, and then there's the loose one. And I show all of that off uh, as they are wearing. Yeah, they're wearing whatever the shields and the like spears that the Duke could provide us, but all of them have patches with the gavel insignia on it.
100%. And yeah, the Duke. I think I mentioned this a long time ago, but yeah, but Ateria is kind of famous for inventing the phalanx, but the Thessians use it pretty frequently as well. So he definitely gave you more kind of the Thessian shields to be used kind of more like the circular Macedonian style shields, and yeah, they definitely gave you quality weapons to kind of outfit this phalanx with and get them up to kind of snuff. Definitely a sign of his favor.
And then once all of that is done, and the gang up here looks either suitably impressed or very confused, I turn to the troop and says, "Well done, dismissed. Have fun."
You see the troop kind of disband, making their way aboard the balancing act and kind of heading off to their separate crew chambers, the crew mess, kind of wherever they decide to land upon. And yeah, you see at least the kind of Will and Belric. And Will, Belric, I'll let you guys describe kind of how you guys are looking at the moment. But you notice, notably, Mockery is not there. And the other early riser of the group, Wisteria, is not there as well.
I think while the rest of the gavel was around, Will would have put on a brave face and been like, very impressive, like, and commenting on the organization of it all and stuff like that. But then the second they leave, Will's face would have turned grim, and he would have rather than recap the entire last session, he would have just very quickly just let's montage the recap of like, we need to talk about Mockery. and we catch Jeet up on what's going on.
Yeah, and initially he's constantly just looking, hoping that they'll show up, to see the thing, because he really thinks that Mockery would appreciate the martial prowess right now and like the martial discipline. So he's hoping, but when you guys describe everything that happened, Jeet is taking it all in. And I think it's not all sinking in. So he says, "Yes, okay. Well, Wisteria's here. That's good. She is here, right? We know she's here."
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the timeline exactly, because I remember Wisteria came back a little bit later, and we were all a little surprised that she came back.
Oh, definitely. And I should have clarified. This is the next day, too.
Oh, this is the next day. Got it. Okay. So yeah, she's back at this point.
Yeah, and Beshnit would come out as you guys are kind of talking about this. And you kind of hear him kind of get a little, Wisteria, wish to inform you that the Baron had summoned her to go over some of the information ahead of the gala. She's usually the only one to attend his morning meetings, so he let the rest of you sleep.
Okay. Thank you, Beshnit. Beshin, I have a task for you for later once we've sorted all of this out. And I was, when if Mockery comes back, he can do that as well. But if he's not back anytime soon, we'll I'll leave that to you.
Ulrich will shake his head. I don't think you understand. Mockery won't be back.
Right. You're saying that there's a possibility he'll miss the whole war, and that sucks. He's one of our most powerful, combatants. But his heart is good. He's not going to be with Shinzo forever. He'll be back. He knows the Gavels are here for him. We told him that. So when he comes back, we'll have the space ready for him.
Agnajit, I admire your optimism.
That's
all Will has to say about it.
we offered him some of the same and said that he didn't have to go this route. I hope you're right. I hope he finds his way back to the Gavel. But right now, I guess what would our titles be? Like us and Wisteria, would we be like captains or officer?
I don't know. You guys have never really. You guys are the leaders of the Gavels. I'm not sure if you guys have ever gave yourselves titles outside of that.
Yeah, I'm going by officers, right?
Yeah, I think we've been senior officers so far.
Okay.
We do have some pressing matters at hand. Like Wisteria was very clear when I had met with her after all of this that we need to begin making plans to replace Mockery to. And I'll be kind of saying this with Beshnet in there too, with the idea of like us keeping our voting rules. We need to have an odd number, so it's of the utmost importance that we deliver the news about Mockery, so it's not such a big blow to the team. I think the troop that you've brought in, Jeet, will help soften that blow and give us some optimism. But we also need to start looking whether it's internal or external recruiting for someone that could potentially fit this role.
Yeah, it's soon. It's too soon. I mean, we should give him, at least a couple of days to see if he changes his mind, right?
I think he made it very clear that was quite unlikely.
Okay. Then, for the duration of the war, what you're saying is we need an interim senior officer.
Sure.
Yes.
And do remember, he will certainly be around somewhere. Also, because he still has the contract with the Cotton forces and all that, ensuring that he must continue to fight the war, just not as a part of the Gavel of Vivisera.
Yes, okay, yes, exactly. He looks much more relieved now.
Beshnet speaks up and goes, Wisteria wrote in her notes that Shinzo is famous for breaking contracts, so he may not necessarily need to do so.
Right. I forgot about that. Well,
it's fine. He'll be fine. You're right. We need an interim senior officer to carry the vote temporarily. Internally, I would prefer it be we pick someone from our own ranks, but we would have to rush them through the martial training process to get them to be at the same level as us. And given how long it took to make the troop, I don't know how quickly we'd be able to do that.
Well, here's the thing. As far as Will just sort of like points out, we're only the senior officers because we were here first. Like, so as far as picking somebody to join the rest of the officers, I suppose we could just do anything, right? Like, it's not like we have a very strict procedure. This kind of thing. We just pick somebody, right? I do agree that it would be better to do something internally, just for the upward mobility of the Gavel and morale purposes.
Morale, yes.
Can I have the vote?
Aspiration.
He has shown.
Yeah, as long as he has shown loyalty through thick and thin to us when we're just a couple of ragtags in Eteria. So I feel like he can be convinced and swayed to vote with us, at least in the interim. I think he understands. Is he still here?
He walked away. Yeah, he's voting.
That'd be kind of awkward, but I think you're right on, Jeet. Be a good for interim, but let's do our best to keep him out of any combat that would happen in the interim as well.
Actually, I was thinking maybe. He looks back at where the troop was, where they had this trip first. We do really need someone to guide the troops, even if from behind. It's just a thought that I have. Passionate here is our standard bearer. Maybe it's okay if he sees a little bit of action. And Tegan, I saw this a couple of weeks back, and it was.
all of you. And something I should mention is Crash is he's not the tallest. He's a bit more average size, about 5'10". So I don't know if he looks down or looks up for some. But his eyes would linger on each of you a moment, but the longest would be to Belric. He would look at Belric the longest by far.
The moment the the gunshot is heard, right? I think Belric is gonna draw his bow, not in a quick draw fashion, but he's gonna draw his bow and aim it in the direction that he heard the gunshot as they see this. I mean, threat? I don't know. We see the Warforged heading toward us.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, how common are Warforged around here, or just I guess in the world in general?
Well, outside of the Dosen Federation, not very common. In the Dosen Federation, they're like probably about 20 or 30% of the population. They're pretty small overall for like Kazuya, but they're common. That's where they're created. They like to hang out there because that's where they're usually treated more as equals. They do face some discrimination in other areas where people think they're more machine than being. So it's one that you may have seen one in the past, but it's equally as likely, especially if you've never been to Dosa, that you've never come across one before.
I will say very briefly, if I remember correctly, the leader of the Arbiters is Warforge.
He is.
Heck yeah.
All right then. So I
You guys
probably
can
heard.
some Warforged pirates too.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right. And
Go ahead. Sorry.
he's wearing the Gavel's insignia.
No.
Nah. Okay.
He would have no insignia on him. There's no sign of any allegiance to any particular party on this person at this current time.
I'll have my bow drawn as he approaches, and I'll say, "Put the gun down, Coghead."
Oh. A bit of an insult, then. Which one? He kind of gestures to his entire body. If you want me to disarm, we would be here for hours. And trust me, as you can clearly see, you can't take all my weapons away. And he rolls his shoulder again, and the wyvern skull would come back up to his hand and become that pincer again. And he'd snap at the time or two. But I'm not here to fight you. Gavels of Eva Sarah, I've heard a lot about you. I've seen a lot about you. I'm a bounty hunter. The name's Crash. I know there's quite a sizable price on each of your heads for different reasons, but I'm not here for that.
Interesting. So what are you here for then?
He'd take a moment, and you can clearly see, like, he had a reason, and then he thinks about his reason, and then he doesn't say his reason. He's clearly, like, he's saying something different from the truth. It's very obvious that this isn't the reason. You can tell this man, in that one instance, terrible liar, as he goes. I was given an offer, a quite insulting offer, to join a different band of mercenaries in hunting you. The amount they would have given me, not great. So I'm here to help you take care of those mercenaries before they take care of you.
Oh. So you're saying that you encountered somebody who's coming after us and you're here to offer your services against them?
Enemy of my enemy, perhaps? Not to mention, you may consider me a fan of your work. You did quite the number in that... what was it again?
The fight for
Contest
peace?
for peace? Ah, yes, fight for peace. And he kind of waves his hands, rolls his shoulder again, so it's clear. But I wanted to make sure of something. You have quite the reputation, as do I, of course. And I need to make sure that you aren't the scum people think you are. Amongst you is a docile dwarf. Not only that, one who follows Hera and is a companion with a bear. He gestures to Bear. That.
Bear. Sorry, go
Okay.
ahead. I would just say Bear's ears perk up.
That, by all means, is a very honorable dwarf.
And he looks directly at you, Belric.
I want to hear it from you. Are the Gavels worth fighting for? Is this an organization for order who simply made some mistakes in their time?
You're from Dosen?
Correct. From the highest peaks and snowiest mountains. That's what I call my birthplace.
Whereabouts? Or would I know the highest peak?
Well, it would kind of depend. So, the highest peak overall in Dosen is Erdes Mesa, but I'm not sure exactly how. I think Crash is from a different spot. Crash, where are you from?
He is from the different spot. What's the one that starts with D? That particular one?
Dosen.
Dosa. Yeah. Yeah, I feel dumb for that. Dosa. He's from Dosa itself.
Oh. So if he talks about the highest peak, I would oh god. The highest peak in Dosa would be a mountain peak that I would certainly recognize. I wouldn't know the name.
100%.
Like, yeah. So I would mention that mountain. The highest mountain in Dosa, which is, I don't know. Should I make up a name here?
I call Dosa's Peak.
Dosa's Peak? I'll just ask. Like, wait, the highest mountain in the Dosan Federation. Are you from Dosa's Peak?
Close by it. An outpost. Abandoned now. Most nature won't even touch it. Droonfield, if you've heard of it, but you might be a little young for that.
Well, us dwarves are much lower and beneath that mountain peak, but I'm well aware of it as a Stoneheart. I'm surprised you've heard of Bear and I's doings, but I'm impressed. The gavel. Oh God, I had this last week. What are our? Yeah.
So
I don't know. I don't.
You'll
We'll take a 5-minute break, come back at 9:05, and jump into combat.
We don't have. Yeah, we don't have.
Is
we don't have
black,
visibility.
you,
Just black.
just point out again.
Oh, because you guys don't, I don't have your characters on this. Let me throw your characters. You guys can move yourselves from there.
I still need to finish the art. This is not the finished piece, but real fast, let me post the art for Crash. A lot of revisions need to be made to it.
Sweet. So you guys should be able to see the map now. You can
Yeah.
place yourselves in the
Nice.
wooded area wherever you'd like. Sweet. I'll see you guys in 5 minutes.
Speaking of positioning themselves, Jeet, you wanted to be separated from everybody else like that?
Okay. As we go in, we're going in a little bit defensively, so you allow like the troop to start off with their shields up.
Oh yeah, that's an exploration activity. So go for it.
Yeah, cool. And then I will be repeat casting the shield cantrip, so that'll be on me.
Perfect. Crash.
I got one already for 27, I believe. Yeah, 27.
Oh, I think you clicked perception and not initiative.
Oh, I did. That do be on me. Let me roll my initiative then.
Even better.
Oh yeah, Spring the Trap. That's right. I almost forgot about that feature. I can interact to draw a combined weapon and set it to melee or range mode. And on my first turn, movement and ranged attacks don't trigger reactive strikes.
Nice. Perfect. You see this camp arrayed out in front of you.
Oh wait, Deacon, am I going out with the 34 initiative or the 27?
27.
Got it.
Okay, am I starting?
Mhm.
Gee, thinks to himself, okay. Or he's saying this out loud. Responsible use of fire. Responsible use of fire. Avoid the dry wooded area. Just focus on the ground there, and then he does the 3-action spell that he hasn't yet had a chance to do.
Nice.
Fire!
Um. Okay. Balric's gonna hear Jeet talking about this responsible use of fire. He who has never used fire before. And you're gonna see for the first time Balric's gonna shoot a fireball.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
A third ranked fireball over at, so like he'll hear like responsible use of fire, and like I don't know if he can see him through the brush and bear, but he's gonna like give a nod and kind of wink towards Jeet.
There you go. Well, what's your DC? Or if you post a spell, it should put your DC out there too.
I'm gonna post this spell. Oh, I have it popped out. Sorry, let me put it in.
The Fallen Sun. Oh, that was Fortitude. Oh, that.
All right, let me put it over here so it hits.
Oh no, you got it out there. The Fallen Suns will crit fail.
Hey.
Yes.
You'll love to see it.
It's so two nat ones. Wow. It's so later. This catches them, especially as that wall of fire goes off. You become concealed from their movements. This arrow comes flying through the flames and blast out. They are both caught flat-footed. So that 18 damage becomes 36 apiece.
Holy!
Oh, and actually more for the Fallen Sun since they're a troop.
Oh no!
As they are not bloodied yet, but definitely very hurt as that goes off. Oh, actually, no, Mark, you got an action left. What are you doing?
Christ almighty. Yeah. I will shoot a wyvern poison at the Fallen Suns.
Depending on which one you're shooting at, one thing I'll point out is that the wall of fire does conceal on the other side. Doesn't mean you can't shoot at them, but you just have to roll a d20 and get a 5 or better.
Yeah, I want to keep
shooting at. If you're shooting at
Oh,
these
yeah.
ones,
I want to go through the. It's foolish, but I want to go through the flame.
Go for it. Yeah,
What do
roll
I
a
need to
D20.
do to go through that? D20.
Just a d20. Just 5 or better. There you go. Take a shot.
Let me see here. Target. I feel like it's been so long since I've been in combat. Target.
Nice.
I'm gonna add the wyvern poison. Does that hit? I'm assuming.
That does it.
There's a damage, and then we'll add
Oh yeah.
the wyvern poison.
Oh yeah, I forgot you got your acid on top of your fire now.
Yeah, dude. So I'll roll 3d6 here, I guess.
Yeah, they fail. They just regular failed, so yeah, they'll be at stage 1, 3d6.
Holy shit.
Poor fuckers.
Oops, I clicked the wrong one. Why is the thing not going down? There we go. Yeah, how does that arrow look before
Yeah, so like the first fireball goes off, it's an arrow, it lands in between and just explodes this big burst. And then another one comes in, much smaller, but it's like a little bit more acidic, and there is like a little bit, I guess, like of a burst fire, and then just like, again, like, I guess green sort of acidic things kind of dousing the flames and maybe making their wounds a little worse.
Nice, and they are pretty much bloody now.
How about a little more acid? Of course.
Alright, the fallen.
If
Give me a DC 24 reflex
Hold on, I
saving
believe
throw.
I have a reaction for this. Shoot. There we go. I should have called out before. I think I missed the trigger for that, but for next time we get hit by a spell, Crash, so long as it's from the arcane tradition, if he rolls a success, gets a critical success for that
Oh,
reaction.
go for it. Yeah, you haven't rolled yet, have you?
No, I rolled.
Oh,
Yeah, I rolled then clicked it, so that's my bad. The next time though. The next time.
perfect. I think almost everybody succeeds on this one, or crit succeeds. So, Jeet, Belric, you guys are able to easily protect yourselves from the flame with your own arcane magics, conjuring up to keep you from the full blast. Crash and Will, you all kind of avoid the worst of it, but still have some of the flames lick up and burn at you. Elena is up. She is so far away. She has to maneuver around her squad. 5. 50. Yeah, you see her just rushing in. You see she goes in, maneuvers around 50 feet, and then draws her rapier, the other blade in her eye, in her hand, and you see her eyeing both Jeet and Belric with this glint in her eye. Barlow is up. He is on the crazy into nowhere. He is going to, what's his speed? Very nice. He is going to just charge. You see this orc rushing through, war axe in hand. He's going to use 3 actions to get 90 feet over. You see him kind of approaching next to his squad. Will, you're up.
All right. Jeet, you are just going to hear in your head, speed, and you are going to get hasted.
Oh yeah.
And then suddenly, Crash, this is going to probably feel very strange to you, but you are also going to hear a voice in your head, and you're just going to, a strange feminine voice that you haven't heard before, suddenly hear, but it sort of emboldens you for reasons you don't fully understand. But you are just going to hear in your head, "Show us what you can do. Show your strength." Actually, I'm gonna cast Amped Message. Hold on, let me make sure I have it amped properly. Yeah. So you get a free strike.
Uh, 32 to hit.
That'll hit.
Lovely damage. Okay, I'm looking at my damage. Something has clearly gone off. Oh, that's why. My elemental ammunition. I didn't activate that, so I need to turn that off. There we go. There we are. That's the correct damage.
Nice. How's it look as Crash takes that shot?
Yeah, he has his this big wicked looking axe. Not quite wicked, more so elegant in a lot of ways, decorated with a lot of owl motifs, beautifully carved wood, well made, and he flips it around and shoots it off like a shotgun as this blunderbuss goes off and just shoots straight shot towards this spellblade.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
All right. Crash, you're up.
Okay. You see Crash? Point the gun towards the ground. He's going to rocket jump. Or at least that's how I'm going to flavor it.
Nice.
He is going to use Blast Boots.
Big.
By activating it, he gets to leap without needing to stride up to 75 feet. And mid-air, you're going to see him reload his gun using touch and go. So he's going to swap his weapon to its melee mode while reloading it as he rocket jumps over to the spell blade, reloads, and he is going to activate his flourish. The big thing, trigger brand.
Nice.
So these both go off with the same multi-attack penalty modifier as well. But after it's done, it'll count as 2. So that's going to be a crit. You love to see it. What? Okay, ignore the persistent fire and the regular fire. It's 24 and 2. I believe
Dang.
that's just from the ammunition still being equipped. It looks to be a little weird on these things. And then from there, it's time for the range strike, which is going to have a trigger brand salvo.
I can't keep up with this guy.
Holy!
Another
Oh
plus.
my
That's
god.
going to be another crit.
Holy shit!
It's
You see
fatal.
this motherfucker who came in was like, all right, I'm working for you. These guys are coming over here. I have guns. Prove the fact, yes, he is a walking armory by exploding towards there, coming in, taking the axe to strike into this spellblade's neck, and when he sees it doesn't come all the way through, I'm going to flavor that last strike as if that takes her out, actually. Let me roll the damage here.
So fatal.
Hold on. Yep, fatal. 49. Is she dead, Tegan?
Oh, it's close.
Oh my god.
Is there anything you can add to this?
That is a good question.
You need 3 damage.
Ah, shit. It
Well,
really
it seems like she might be stunned at least.
If the ammunition would have gone off on that second strike, but nah.
All right, she's up apparently. How's that all look?
Hold on. Wait. No, that's all 3 actions, sadly. So yeah, when he sees the axe doesn't go clean through, he uses the back of it to shoot the axe forward further to like pull it through, and then he looks up and sees, damn, she's still living.
And she is bleeding, stumbling barely upon her feet.
And before he ends his turn, Crash is going to one-hand his axe, which is a 3 action to change grip. So yeah, he just pops the fuck off again.
Oh, welcome to the gamble, dude. Holy.
Perfect. The phalanx is up. What do you guys have in your red phalanx do?
I'll be right back.
Jeet, upon seeing the thing that he can't believe, like, I didn't know you could do that without magic. Just how Crash launched himself, crashed down on Elena, and almost brought him down. And then he regains his senses, says to the phalanx, "Go for the kill! Go for the kill! But always raise shield first." So shields up, first action. Second action, she's exactly within 30 feet for them to hurl some javelin.
Nice.
Didn't they already have their shield up from before combat started?
You still got to raise
they
it.
did. Yeah, it's every turn. Yeah. Okay, come on, roll higher than 6.
Perfect. How does it look as like these guys hurl javelins and take her out?
This is the first time in real combat. So the discipline is holding. Lots of javelins go out. 2 of them strike, and 1 of them gets the killing blow.
Perfect. Yeah, you see just a sea of javelins. 2 of them strike true. 1 of them pierces through her, and that is the end of Elena. She's a good one to get off because if she was a lot closer, she was I forget where I got her from, but she is able to like intercept spells and stop them from going off and make people stupefied. So keeping her dead is a good choice. All right, this forge cutter is up. You see like this thing, like its limbs extend. Phantasmal blades extend from its arms, and it begins to walk through the flames. Jeet, give me a roll there for damage. You see like the flames licking at its carapace as it walks through, but you see it moving with this almost single-minded determination, going, destroy hostiles, serve the fallen sons, and you see it lock eyes with Jeet, and you see like its arms extend, and like one flicks, another flicks. I think this is in range. Just outside, so I think it'll get a little increment, but you see 2 blades kind of start arcing towards you. The first one misses, but the second one collides with you. You feel like this energy blade blast into your chest and just explode with force just echoing out from you. And you feel kind of pierced through, but you still hold strong. And it just eyes you and goes, target acquired. You see their captain kind of go through and with a kick to his Pegasus begin to launch towards you. And it almost seems to react similar to what Bear and Coco from the Squad 7 have done, moving almost without a command issued. It is just arcing and moving quickly as this thing moves with 80 feet movement speed, hurtling the mercenary captain closer to the group. And the captain, yeah, he's going to do that. He is going to take a look at Belric. I think it's in range. Or you see him kind of look towards you, and you see him start to just kind of shape his hands, and you see like this. Fallen Sun Squadron, you see them march forward and begin to do battle with your phalanx. You kind of see them go through and just holler out, "Seize them! Get the bounty!"
Whoa.
Whoa.
Chill, guys.
Wrestlers.
Give me a DC 20 run reflex save for the phalanx.
Okay. Okay, I'll just roll for them. But when I do, their shields are up.
Jesus
So
Christ.
that. Okay, cool.
Nice, they will crit succeed.
Yes.
You see, like these guys going through, but the training that was provided to them, the ever reminder for Jake to keep the shields up, is able to go through and block this onslaught as these people begin to swing both spears and nets and grappling hooks, trying to grapple these people in and seize them. But luckily, the phalanx perseveres. Bring us back up to the start turn. Jeet, you are up and hasted.
No, I don't know what to do. All right, so first the fortitude save.
Yep.
I have an idea of what my turn will consist of.
2. I feel like a 2 is. Okay, I'll take the damage for now. It could be worse. All right. I really want to get some of these guys off the board. So, with my boots, I have 25 feet move speed. Blocked by my own phalanx. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Good enough. And then how do we want to do this? So that was the quickened action to move up.
Right.
Nice. I forgot to click
Not a
you.
crit.
It's 30. That hits, I think. Yeah.
Yes, it hits. Ooh, okay. Now I could use some healing. Next round I'm going to be running for cover a bit, but for now, 3 action spell. Nar's Fire Fury. Hell. And again, you see from the sun, like this spectral dragon come towards the battlefield, and then as it gets closer and closer, and then when it gets within 30 feet, it's no longer spectral.
Nice.
Oh my god.
I will summon a fire drake. Sorry, I can't do that. But yes, fire drake up in the air, 30 feet high.
That's a fucking dragon! You just summoned
What the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell? That's
You can do the
This
big
is straight up a war zone.
Take half.
Jeet's prepared for
there's
war.
so much fire happening on
Yeah.
this battlefield.
The smell of fire and cinders and ash is kind of reeking through. I feel like it's if you didn't watch that like last episode of Game of Thrones where there's like this ash like falling
Yeah,
around
yeah.
between all of this just burning.
Why does
Okay,
this remind me of this wizard warrior is so fucked, man? Meme.
I cast power word scrunch.
What he's fucking fallen son? He's just deadass has to be like that right now.
And then plus, I don't know why I didn't do it automatically, but that's an area of effect, so that's another 10 damage too from the thing.
Nice. Good,
Uh,
that's what I was hoping for.
Sweet.
All right, that
Is
is
that
my
10
turn.
damage applied before or after the halving?
I think it's after, is my understanding. Is that right, Spirit?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Barrick, you're up.
Oh boy. Alright, so I'm gonna start with a fortitude save
Mhm.
of the mist. For me and Bear.
Or if you're good
just
at
to get-
these.
That's for me.
Damn.
That's for Bear.
Perfect. Let me post it again. I forgot what that was for his DC. Oh, you just missed crit succeeding that, but you will succeed. And Bear will succeed, so you guys will take half this damage. It's like 13. As you guys kind of get through this like stinking cloud of poison that the captain summoned around you.
Put it in. I have so many things I can do now.
You got magic and a ton of cool stuff now.
Go back to Old Faithful.
But just a suggestion. If you stay
Yes.
within 20 feet of me when you make your attack, I can make that attack better. After that, you can move wherever you want, but if you
Okay.
make your first attack while still within 20 feet of me.
Right. Okay.
Sweet enough.
Let's shot one.
Don't forget, you already roll your so you still have a 222.
Sorry?
Remember, you're in the mist, so you're concealed.
Okay. What does that? Sorry. What does that mean?
Well, casting over the wall of fire, you just have to roll a d20 and get 5 or better. Or you could use your other action to move out before you shoot, too.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Or actually, especially depending if you want Will's thing or not.
I'm not shooting through the wall of fire. I'm shooting at Barlow, so I'm
Yeah.
not.
Oh, the poison cloud.
Okay. So yeah.
Similar thing.
Right.
Nice.
18.
First shot
So
will go off, and it will hit.
Okay, so that's gonna be a lot going on there, but it's also gonna include the wyvern poison.
Nice.
I don't know how to add.
And the
Those
shadow
shots.
projectile?
Yeah, the shadow projectile too.
All right, bear with me here. Pun
Oh yeah, he's
intended.
right there.
Well, unfortunately, not the shadow projectile.
Okay, and then this will be. 3d6. The d6 fortitude. We'll get that, and then.
He will take half that.
Alright, and then this is my second. Still my second action, but my second shot.
Nice, alright.
And this is again going to be the wyvern poison. I've got so many of these, so I'm going to. And then here will be this, and you'll need another d6 fortitude.
Fortune son, he's just prepared for it and just straining his muscles and kind of fortitude. He's able to keep himself standing.
And then my last one, I am going to command animal, and I'm going to have Bear kind of walk up out of the mist. Yeah. Right.
Don't worry about the area. I just threw it on. I didn't know it'd stay.
He's going to go here. Is this okay, or is he on, like, is that too...
No, that's good.
Okay. So my command animal, and then it gives me one more shot. He's actually going to turn... He's going to target the... these dingbats, this group. He's just going to... claw at them.
Nice.
Dang. So, Damon, regular?
Right.
Okay. Cool.
Bear starts mauling the fallen sons there, and then yes, that is your turn. There, you got some shots on the breaker. Got the sons mauled. This is they are going to. You see them lock on, kind of lock eyes with you. Crash. Each of them pulling back their bow almost in unison, and they're just unleashing hell upon you.
They may try.
They're using all 3 actions.
Oh shit.
Is that weird? Oh, there. No, that's right. Okay. Give me a DC 24 reflex save.
Ooh, reflex. We're good at those.
So
I think I'm gonna use a hero point on that. Actually, I think I can do better.
okay.
It is pretty good though.
Luckily, we do play with the variant where you get the
It's
higher of
better.
the 2 rolls. But yeah, you will take this damage. I'm not sure why I can't click on the 4d6. So let me roll that separately.
2.
So 19 damage, halved down to 9, as they kind of just draw back and just unleash a flurry of bows at you.
Yeah.
No problem.
Alright, Barlow is up. He's got 30 movement speed. You see him chasing in, and Jeet, it seems like he locks eyes with you. 2 actions to move into your space. You see him lean back with his axe and just strike out, coming in as hard as he can as he tries to bring it down upon your head.
Everybody wants a piece of cheat.
Oh,
Jeez.
ow.
Jeet. Arlo the Breaker.
Crashes this down, smashing in your head. And that is all his actions. Yeah, he can't do anything else.
Oh, did I just delete myself? Oh, sorry. I don't know what I did.
He hit you so hard you stopped existing.
Yeah.
You out of existence. I'd imagine, yeah, that's
I'm at 6 hit points right now.
Yeah, I would love to get off a dope AoE right now, but I think first I need to worry about keeping Jeet up. So I would
Give us a fortitude save as well with the poison.
right. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Let me find it.
I'll post it too.
I got it. Sweet.
Sweet, you'll see. So half damage here. Oh, oof. 16.
Wow, dice has been mean.
I am going to rush over with my 35 feet of movement. We're trying to decide which way to go. I'm thinking... how far away is this? 30, 35... I know we can move this cloud, which is what I'm worried about, but I think I'm gonna go here, just outside the cloud. For now. And it probably is gonna get moved on to me later, but hey. It's fine. And then I'm gonna cast a 2-action heal.
Sheesh.
I'm a
my-
gamer, I do this.
Holy shit.
How does that heal look like, Will?
Jeet turns his head for a moment after getting smashed by the thing, and suddenly he just looks back up and just smiles at Barlow, looking totally fine. Better, in fact, better than before Barlow hit him.
God. That's dope.
Alright, Crash, you're up.
All right. Crash is going to say a word. Vulture spit. And when he does that, the skull on his shoulder, the owlbear one, is going to open up, and we're going to see a very cool weapon I like a lot. Let's see here. That's going to draw out Vulture Spit, the backpack ballista, which he's going to then activate the explosive ammunition that's within it and target right here with that corral. And launch the attack. Ooh, 26 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit. Don't forget to target creatures, but that'll hit.
Heck yeah. So, with that right there, the backpack ballista will launch it out, break itself a little bit, and since this damage is with the explosive ammunition, we are going to... Why is it not doing the... I'll post the explosive ammunition for this. do. Explosive. 10-foot burst for a DC 25, 66 fire. As what you just saw was Crash pop out a shoulder-mounted rocket launcher, or the
Oh,
equivalent
dude.
for this time period. Of course, you also saw it kind of fuck itself up when it fired, but it's still pretty cool in my opinion. Oh my goodness, that's a critical failure.
Perfect. 66 damage.
So that's going to be... Oh my goodness, you'll love to see it. And because it's a 10-foot burst, that'll get the Forge cover, but not the dragon, since the dragon's 30 feet up.
The Forge Cutter will succeed, but will still take half that.
Got it. And that right there, to pop off like that, was all 3 actions, and damn worth it too.
This guy's sick, dude.
Right. Alright, the red phalanx is up.
Shields up, spears out, and we're going to use 2-action version of this on the.
They'll fail.
Nice. Okay, good. So full 20 area damage, I think.
Oh, nice. The thing of that being area damage, that actually takes them out. So how does this look as
Oh yes.
We wouldn't have done it without the area of effect extra beast to it, but that pushed it over.
Oh my god, they're doing it. Okay, they did it. They've done great. That's all 3 of their actions. I'm gonna yell at them. Great job. Now retreat. Retreat while you're still ahead.
Wow. We need that.
You see spears flashing out, just running through this unit of fallen suns as they kind of just methodically mow them down. The Forged Cutter is up. Oh, what's he about? Because he can do some cool stuff. Yeah, so he is. You see him look at you. Look at Bear, and he just gives this disdainful look. It's weird to see a machine just have this look of pure indifference as he views this creature in front of him, and you see he begins the armor begins to glow, and these blades begin to etch out, and he unleashes a colossal echo blast. So he's going to unleash a 30-foot line, targeting Bear, Jeet, and can I get anybody else? No, just Bear and Jeet. Give me a... Bear succeed, Jeet will fail. Jeet 40 damage, Bear 20, as you see just unleashing this blast of blades kind of swirling around you, these energy blades hitting from every which side. He's going to use, as he looks at Bear now, you see the disdain and fury within this forged creation, and he unleashes 2 strikes at the beast.
Both hit.
And that is his turn.
Damn, dude, how do I... not great.
We'll fix
I'm
that.
just trying to figure out. 25 plus 29. D4, he's got 3 HP left.
Oh, Bear's still standing though.
He's up.
Oh, and you guys hanging out near the mist helps. So you see, as the captain's turn approaches, the mist is blown 10 feet away from him.
Does this no
and
good?
He is going to. How far can he make it? Oops. Because he can move 80 feet with his Pegasi. Oh, he can't reach him. Mace.
It's
And then he is going to 30 feet. Can you hit him? He can. So you see him smash Walt with his mace, and he looks at Will. You see him conjuring up, kind of waving his hand, and you see a spike, this almost ethereal spike just forming around his arm, and you see him jab it at you. It takes shape and rushes towards you. Will, give me a reflex saving throw. And Jeet, nice crit success. You were able to completely
Holy shit.
avoid that. Jeet, you take 14 damage as it slashes through. And Will, you get out of the way as you see this spike coming towards you. And that spike was kind of nasty. Luckily, you're able to avoid it. All right. Jeet, you are up.
okay.
Various position too.
Well, let's see what we can do. Force Cutter has taken some damage, yes. And the Fallen Sun Aces, how are they looking?
They're bloody. Yeah, near rough.
Okay.
If you want, you could command Crash to focus his efforts on them. Because otherwise, he's looking like he might be wanting to come over to you.
Yeah, I would rather, I think, he come over to here where all the action is. I'm probably going to send the Flame Drake over to take care of the Fallen Suns. But not yet. Okay, yes, okay. I think we know what we do. So the Flame Drake, I rolled for the Breath Recharge. Oh, phew. Okay. So that happens along with this.
I forgot about that.
Something. A little bit, every little bit counts. So that's from the hasted strike. Then I will sustain the Flame Drake to let's see. It's going to do this. It's going to just rush over, fly through the wall of flame, which it can, and go down to, we'll say, however high up it needs to be, and then it will use its second action to make a Fang Strike.
Just misses.
Problem. So that's first action. That reactive strike is scaring crap out of me. Then we will take a step back.
Perfect.
And last action. Is going to be. I'm so sorry about this. Whoever is going next, go, because I just have to choose between doing a shield spell or a one action heal, and I'm just going to take a second to think that through.
Yorick, you are up.
Okay.
Oh, give me a fortitude save too.
Yes, sir.
Let me repost. I wish they would have
28. I think it was 28. I think I failed.
I can't remember. Yeah, it was 26. Unfortunately, you just failed that.
Okay.
Oh, oof, 36. I was just gonna cloud to start stinging your lungs and spilling you a poison.
Okay. So I did a third rank. Sorry, this is a little new to me because I just can do druid spells. I did that third rank fireball spell. Can I also do a second rank spell, or like what?
Yeah, so with your thing, because you got the archetype, you get one third rank, one second rank, and one first rank
Sick.
spell.
Okay.
Each day.
This is
Oh
sick.
shit! That spell's a death spell.
What does that mean?
It means if you get reduced to 0 HP while within it, you just die. No saves.
Oh yeah, the mist. Yeah.
Okay, I am going to cast this very. This is sick. I'm so jacked. I can do this right now. I'm casting
yeah.
Thundering Dominance on Bear. So the shroud of the target is a powerful predatory aura and amplifies its vocalization and gains a +1 status.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, it would be
Should
effective
be.
because otherwise that's a 5-foot range.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's not. So let me see. With 10 feet from Bear, that may actually be at a. Yeah, that actually would include the Pegasus and what's his name? So yeah, so 23 there. Is it using your will score? Or your DC for this?
This DC 0 basic will.
Yeah, we'll say your DC. What's your what was your DC for Fireball?
Well, this is Bear, so it's a little different. I feel like.
I think it should still be your spellcasting experience. Wouldn't it be his spellcasting DC for that?
Either way, it's definitely not 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I dragged this over. Oh, I've got a DC 17 will for Bear. I don't know if that-
Oh, well, we'll get so let me see
17?
what your spellcasting is. So the 28, we'll say it's a 28 for this one too, and we'll figure that out later. So 28, Borlo the Breaker and the Forge Cutter pass, but both Martin and the Fallen, Martin and the Pegasus will fail. So they will take the full damage. And how does Bear look as that roar goes off?
I mean, Bear's like beat to shit, man, but he like kind of gets this I don't know if it's a nod, but like he just like something enters him from Balric, and then it.
The area, but like the next turn to be out, so give us 2d20 just to make sure they get out. Sweet. First will get out for sure. And that first will hit. Second will get out as well.
Sorry. Okay, yeah. So that's the first shot. I need to roll damage because it's that. Second attack. This is my second attack.
Nice, that'll hit.
Nice.
Okay, and then I'm gonna add Wyvern poison to each. So 1 second. I have 6 of these fuckers. This is too much.
Oh, love to see it. I am so glad you kept all of
the
them.
first. I'll fail the second.
So that makes okay. Cool. So yeah, that'll be my turn.
Sweet. He's looking, he's bloody now. As those arrows pierce through him, the poison seeps into his flesh.
Not a Wyvern.
Alright, the aces are up. Oh, Hack was lackluster last time. Let's give him something better.
I think these guys are pretty cool,
You see that
but I do.
they begin to like move their hands in unison once again. Before they were swirling and flames started licking off their hands. This time they swirl and you see it almost like moving like a snake. Moves slithering through, and you see snakes begin to wrap around their hands and they gesture out violently. And they're going to cast Slither. Will the Phalanx Legion give me a reflex saving throw? You guys both get through and are completely unaffected. This is one. It's like not a basic one, so it has like no extra effects on a success. You see this mass of snakes curled next to you. You see the Phalanx just listening to Jeet's advice, raising up that shield, blocking the snakes coming through, and Will protecting himself with the magic. And they get through unscathed. They are going to use their last action just to shoot up with their bows at the Drake. So Drake could be a 24, DC 24 reflex saving throw.
Slither says it's 3 actions.
Was it 3? Oh, it was 3. Yeah, never mind. They can't shoot.
Our guys are badass. I gotta say it. Our Phalanx, they're doing damn.
On their own. Barlow is up. Oh, what's he gonna do? He is going to. You see him lash out with his axe first against Bear. Oof, all right. He will hit with a crit.
There is 3 health, so yeah.
You see him slash at Bear, bringing Bear down and unconscious, and wounded 2 with the crit. He is going to move forward from there. then lock eyes with Jeet and use his final action to strike at it. Oh, actually, is he gonna do that? He's gonna move forward, but you hear him just bellow out with this ferocious war cry as a bear collapses to the ground. He goes, "I am Barlow the Breaker. I failed your beast. I will fail you next." And you see everybody gets a little hype as they hear that. You hear the other people cheering on. Even the forged machine seems to be amped as they see that bear. Will, you are up. I think you're in it. Give me a fortitude saving throw.
I got it. I'm sorry, I gotta point it out. He only used 2 actions.
Oh yeah, that's a reaction with Warcry. Oh, thank you. I give yourself a free hero point for that.
Thank you. I do it for the integrity of the game.
You're out of the group, Crash. Sorry. You're not on the gavel anymore. You're not on the gavel.
I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding.
So he comes
No way.
slash bear. It comes with this wicked backhand swing towards Jeet, crashing down with that axe. But
Man, once
you are
it gets
now.
to Cutter's turn, I'm out. Unless someone could distract Cutter.
Bear sure can't.
I mean, that phalanx has been doing good.
True.
Yeah, but-
Listen, I remember Star Wars 2003 animated series. I don't. Oh, that's a reference to Grievous.
Don't want to send him against Grievous. Well, if you're talking, you're on mute. Sweet.
No,
you
I was just
see-
scrolling up to find the mist thing again.
Yeah, I wish, like, for those things that linger, they'd have like a little pop out for it.
I don't think it'll matter for this with that crit, but Jeet, did you ever decide between shield or heal?
I healed myself up. That's why I'm still standing. Otherwise, I would be down by now.
Oh, you're still up? No, yeah, you got 10 HP. Nice.
Yeah, I did it. I got 27 HP from one action heal at the end there.
Perfect.
All right. I can just heal Jeet again, I suppose.
Go on the offensive. Don't worry about it. If I go down,
Okay.
Crash has life shot. Just.
All right.
If you can,
Well,
go
I
on the
have
offensive.
an AOE that is friendly that won't hit Jeet, and I think I can hit all 3 of them with it.
Yeah, that sounds solid.
I'm gonna do my heightened divine wrath, I think. Yeah. Yeah, and then
I will ask. That's all creatures in the area, right?
Enemies, this one specifies.
Okay.
this one is all enemies in the area, so it doesn't hit Jeet
Oh,
or
thank
bear.
goodness. I was about to say, like, I think that would wipe out.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
this
God.
is my favorite spell. It's a friendly AOE, and I love it.
Oh, that's sick!
Thundering dominance into the crit fail? Like what?
Yeah, if he would have failed that regular without the thundering dominance, but with that now he is sickened 2 and slowed 1. Is that a basic one? I don't know, so he just takes the regular damage. Alright. Oh, I forgot to roll for
That
this.
is epic. We've seen you cast that before, right?
Yes, it's the glitter bomb spell. I used it on the sailors before. So Will just puts out both of his hands, and once again, an explosion of like glittering gold just erupts out of a central point. Like I said, it's the glitter bomb. And then I have one more action, which I will use to cast. You know what? Let's do Amped Message again, just to give people extra stuff to do. This time on Jeet. Yeah, let's give Jeet an extra action.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah, Amped Message. So you get a free shove, strike.
All right.
Down it.
Damage is damage.
How is he looking, by the way? Still bloodied, or is he?
Did I die? Sorry.
No, I actually I had you clicked, so there we go. He's looking rough. He's still standing, still got some decent heft to him. It'll take a couple of a good hit or a couple of good decent hits to take him out. But yeah, he's definitely feeling it. Blood trailing off his wounds, his face paint marked by red, but he is still growling and in it.
Okay, so I will ask this immediately. Do we want to save life shot for Jeep, or can Crash use on there?
You can use it on Bear. Like, whoever,
I can.
whoever-
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can handle Bear. That's my responsibility. So he's priority.
Next
The one thing I would say with that is Bear's on your turn, so he would roll his death save then. As long as you don't roll a 1, you're fine.
I'm literally remembering Hyena. I had a flashback. Alright, I will
I think
ask,
you have a hero point still, so I
are
think
you
you're good.
sure?
Oh yeah, Belric, you still do have a hero point, so you're good.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll take
Okay,
care of
so
it.
Oh, yeah, don't forget, you guys have 2 hero points too. You guys slept on the boat again, so.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, we were on the boat.
Oh,
2
yeah.
hero points.
Going to use an action to sheath Vulture Spit, because that's how that works. Why is my axe being like that? item selected here. There we go. We are going to use a hero point on that. Because I'm going to crit fish.
Oh shit!
Natural
Crit fish he does, dude. Let's go.
And fun fact, fatal increases all the damage dice to a d10 plus 1d10 after everything's doubled.
Holy
So
cow.
fatal. It is so fatal.
So he, as Crash sees all this carnage happening, he puts back the shoulder-mounted rocket launcher, and he just blazes forward and lets loose. 36 damage.
Barlow is looking hurt. He is swaying, blood leaking out of his wounds, axe gripped tightly, but fear upon his face.
I don't know if it matters, but concussive as always in case he has resistance.
Definitely.
And now be Crash. Oh wait.
Alright.
No, hold on. I did mess up one thing. Because I had to look back and make sure. I said I sheathed Vulture Spit. That took an action, so could I instead have dropped Vulture Spit? That was got it. Thank you.
Alright, the phalanx is up. Is it retreating or is it getting in the mix?
It'd be one hell of a proving ground to put them against General Grievous, or the next best thing.
They could finish they could potentially realistically finish Barlow.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I think they're going to try. Yes, an attempt will be made. 2d6, 2d8, 1 step, shield up. No, they have to always have shield up. So first action, shields up. We spent 7 days training this. First action, always shields up. Followed by... Yeah, so hurl javelin onto Herlo in a way that should avoid everyone else. It's a 10-foot burst. Each creature within 30 feet. Yep.
Just regular succeed. Oh,
Alright, half that.
just slightly under enough. He is on his feet, but barely.
Alright, well, that is their turn. Reactions.
Do they have one more thing they can do or no?
No, the shield's up, and then they had to throw
Oh, yeah.
2-action throw. Barlow is swaying. Forge Cutter is up. He is going to spend an action to move.
Oh,
Can he do anything else cool with just one action? Oh, that's where he's going. Okay. He is going to spend an action to move, use his Echo Blade Fury. You see, like, both arms coming at you and slashing in opposite direction, just cutting, moving so quick it's hard to see. And then he is going to use his last action to raise his guard.
damn!
Wait.
He blocked.
Yeah, you see like the sheaths, these kind of just energy blades crossed in front of him, almost in this protective gesture, as he deals out 21 damage to Mockery. Or not to Mockery, to Crash.
The second attack was with penalty, right?
I thought so. Did I not click it?
No, I mean, probably. I can't see.
Oh, I did. Yeah, it's got the -5 on there.
Did you use your Flame Drake? I'll make sure.
It hasn't been my turn yet. Last time I did, yes.
He did.
Okay.
He tried to attack them. Unfortunately, they were able to dodge. This guy is frightened, slowed 1, and sickened 2. He is looking out. He sees his captain near dead. His other captain dead. The Forge fighting pretty valiantly, but his other troops not doing so hot. He is going to spend one action to puke, the other action to command his Pegasus to fly him away.
Nice.
This guy like
Oh, he
pukes
can try.
Pegasus and flying.
Oh, I'm so glad you
So-
did that.
So about that, once it gets to Crash's turn, this is going to be a pretty nice shot.
He is. Where is he at the start of his turn? He was over here. So that is first.
In front of you.
You know, you do have a forged thing that is actually pretty really healthy.
Come on, I
got
still
bigger
want
fish.
it. Yeah, I can target the wings. It was a flying creature this combat. I want to hit it.
The gears are turning.
Valric, you are up. Oh, let me move that 10 feet back. I'm not sure if you'll still be in it then. You're just outside of it, so you are good.
Praise Jesus. Okay. I need to heal.
Oh, actually, give me a death save for Bear.
What do I roll for that?
If you click on this thing, there should be like a little what is this? The dying check.
Wounded 2.
The
You wounded 3 now?
oh, sorry, he should be dying too. I think I may have said wounded earlier.
Okay. Dying 2.
Whatever you do, don't get double nat ones.
There you go. So that's a success. That brings him down to dying 1.
Okay, I'm going to start Belric's turn by performing. Let me do this. Oh, my boy. Where do I have to be? Heal him. So companion.
I think that's a 30-foot range, doesn't it?
30 foot. Touch for 30 foot. Is there any? Would it be advantageous for me to use the 2 action?
Post a spell. I'm not super familiar with that one outside of the range.
I mean, I get another d10 on him. So.
Yeah, for
Okay. Okay. I'm going to re-aim at his head with a hero point. Did that hit?
no,
Or
unfortunately,
is that-
miss. Yeah.
Okay. I'm using. I don't think I used a hero point yet. Let me use it.
Yeah, you haven't yet. You had both yours in reserve. Nice.
Yes.
Go for it. He had 5 HP left, so finish him.
I want to see how bad this. Oh, this sounds better than I thought.
I think, yeah, you did double it, so that'd be 30.
Okay. So this arrow is just like it pierces like through his head and he just drops on the back. Like it's so quickly. Like I take aim, shoot, and then boom, he's down. So that'll be one action, and then my next 2 actions will be to heal air. And that'll be my turn. So if you want to move to the next person, well, not my own.
Sweet. You can shoot through his head and use your own kind of druidic magic to get Bear back up. Oh, the fallen suns are still in this somehow. Oh, what do they have?
I really like the art for this unit and the spell archer aesthetic. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Those guys are really cool.
They're a fun like NPC core has a lot of really cool blocks. They're gonna spend all 3 actions on attack. they're going to fire their short bows at that flame drake.
Yes. Let's see. Flex. Yeah. I
Oh.
could use a hero point if you let me, but
Oh yeah, it's your creature. Oh, that's lucky.
Well,
It's
hey,
okay.
dude.
It's okay.
Oh.
I'd rather the summon takes the double nat one than anyone else.
Is that really a double nat one?
So plus.
Oh.
So plus 4 for that. You see it they raid up, just unleashing bow after bow, arrow after arrow with their bows, targeting that flame drake as their captain flees and the forged machine fights on. Pete, you are up.
Okay. First action, sustain the flame drake. It's going to use its 2 actions to do the fire right onto the fallen sun aces. It's going to be fire breath. Feel the fury.
Yes.
Oops, I clicked on you somehow. Oh, what is that roll? That is, it's an 18 plus their mod. That's 32. Also still a crit success, unfortunately.
32. Yeah, that's a crit success. Okay. No worries. No worries.
I fear I may have blessed them by saying how cool they were.
No worries. That was just 1 action, and I do have 2 more.
Fireball.
Oh.
That's true.
Controlled
It
flame.
also
Oh,
keeps
that's
rotating the forest. That's a 5th rank.
These things, you see like a number of the soldiers burned and consumed by this blast, just eking out their lines. You see a huddled few still in the fight, but they are looking scared and vulnerable.
All right, that's my turn.
Oh boy, it's my turn. All right.
Papa.
I would like to just keep everybody alive, I think I'm not going to do anything super exciting this time. I think I'm just going to do a 4th rank heal on Jeets. Just to make sure he doesn't get taken.
Bless you. Bless you. But yeah, hey, again, you have my permission to just blessing to just go all out if you want.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did you do 4 actions that turn? You're still hasted.
Yeah, you're hasted.
Oh,
So you got a stride or a attack.
okay. I know this creature has attack of opportunity.
Dago. You just hear, not Rashawn Ayal's voice, just, well done, G. We'll take it from here. And my last action, I'm going to actually cast Guidance on... Let's give Belric something fun. Let's do Guidance on
Ooh.
Belric.
Nice.
What does this do for me?
Just gives you a +1 to your next attack.
Yes.
I really like Will's build.
Me too.
Crash, you're up.
All right, here's how it's gonna go, and I will be taking an attack of opportunity this turn. Unfortunately, it is not avoidable given his reach and Crash's soul build. So touch and go, touch and go.
Touch and
Not
go.
touch and go. That's Trigger Burn Salvo. My bad. Touch and go. We will be using Trigger Burn Salvo then. So, Crash is going to reload his gun, flip it over to the melee mode, Trigger Burn Salvo. So that's going to be a melee strike into a first off, melee. Okay, I have to roll. Select him. Is a 41 a crit by chance?
41 is correct.
Yippee! We'll crit him. Take off.
So sweet.
Sweet.
Swing it around and shotgun blast, which unfortunately, as we do know, that's going to be a reaction strike. 32 to hit.
That is. He is going to use his attack of opportunity there, and he is going to.
Okay, so I have a question.
Mhm.
Did Crash start with 2 hero points or no?
I'll give you your 2 hero points.
Okay, so I'm going to use that second hero point to re-roll that second attack to crit fish.
Crit Fisher. Crit Fisher. Yes!
Nice.
My
Love
God.
to see it. So
2 for 2, dude. 2 for 2, dude.
Constructs just critting the shit out of each other.
Crash is sick.
So I'm gonna take the damage. Crash is looking for the first time pretty rough, but he also gets another crit off.
Wait, why do you take 46 damage?
Because he critted me for 46
Back,
damage.
yeah.
Oh.
So I crit him back for another 33.
Nice.
We're gonna change. We're not done yet. We're changing the grip, which is a 1 action for the axe, and we're gonna use quick draw. We're not done yet. We're gonna quick draw one of the pistols. Which one do I want to do? Yep, we're gonna do Angel Kiss, which has life shot in it, meaning Crash can hit. He's gonna try and hit himself with the life shot.
So with the second shot on that one, wouldn't that have been a -5?
Oh no, that. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That one.
Especially when that one, unfortunately, the gun just kind of misfires. That healing aid doesn't come.
No.
Shrapnel hits you in the
Right,
forehead.
going to then free action, drop the gun onto the ground. Angels kiss why? And it's just misfires. So yeets that shit.
You
And-
begin the phalanx.
All right. Shields up. Last of the javelins going out. On Cutter.
Alright. Unfortunately, you see, like, he just starts swinging, knocking his, using his blades to knock out the swarm of javelins coming his way.
Fair.
We can do that. Nice. All right. Now you see him move, and then you see him start to spin. All of his blades just eking out in different directions. He is going to use.
That's from the thing. That's from the cartoon.
It is. Oh no, never mind. Actually, that was a different guy that had that. That was the other guy. He's still going to move, but he is going to use Colossal Echo. Or no, he's just going to use Echo Blade Fury and Raise Guard. He's going to make a shot at Crash and then one at Jeet.
This is likely Crash down.
Crash,
Yeah.
and he slashes towards Jeet. So you see this thing continue to doggedly fight on with its master dead, slashing and slashing away. And then you see it kind of once again raise its guard.
And yeah, that's Crash down. If the life shots hit, that would have been different. I want day. But he did do some cool stuff.
Luckily, it didn't crit, so you were just dying. One. The captain is up. He is going to command that Pegasus, and he is now 160 or 200 feet away as you see him flying and puking in the distance.
Tell the world of our fury.
Derek, you are up. You see the cutter and the remains of the fallen sun aces around you. What do you do?
I am going to put my hunted prey. Take an action and put my hunted prey on Forge Cutter.
All right.
I'm gonna use Bear's free action. Do the support thing.
Perfect.
All right.
I'll have to stand up for that.
Then I am going to take second action to do a shot. 2 shots at this. Here.
Nice.
Crit.
Oh, that's a new
targeted bear.
That's not a crit.
Oh.
Still a hit, so that'll be a half that, so 21 damage.
Sorry.
Of course.
I can re-roll if you want.
Oh no, it's cool.
Okay, and then second shot on that. This.
That'll hit.
And that'll be this damage.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah, I need the bears. Bear should hit him twice now.
Oh yeah, give me a 48.
Hey, I forgot to. I've completely forgot about this. Crash House's critical specialization. He's a gunslinger. Doesn't he?
Oh, oops.
For the gun part,
double
right?
check that.
I think yeah, for the gun part, yes.
Yeah. So
1d8.
It's probably a bit late for it now, but there would have been a fortitude check, or he'd be stunned one. The fortitude Kata.
Oh, nice. Fortunately, we'll go back on that one, but next time we'll apply that for sure.
Yeah. Sorry about forgetting about that.
Oh, no worries. If you just click the D8 below 4 times, it'll roll up for you.
Yeah. All right, there it is.
Nice. Yeah, this thing is looking bloodied up now. Her battered and sparking.
Then, yeah, third attack, I guess, right? Second attack, technically, but third.
Unfortunately, that will just miss due to him raising his guard.
Okay, that'll be my turn.
All right, what remains of the fallen sons? You see them use a free action to drop their bows, and then they start running.
No, I don't think so, boys.
We routed them.
Jeet, you are up.
Okay.
Can't let them get away.
Well, no, we want people to spread terror, right? Like, I'm okay with
There's one that can spread terror. I'm just saying, like, we can't. I don't know. This is an entire battalion gone by a dragon.
All
Sorry, go ahead. Well, I didn't.
Pull him over. It was automatically rolling. Oh, I think this time I rolled a 5 on the recharge check. So it's going to be one action to just zoom over down here, and yes. Let's see if we can do this. To like come close and.
He slashes out, takes down the Drake with mechanical precision.
All right. Cool. Good. Which means I have 3 actions remaining now. 2 actions plus the quickened. So now it's going to be 1 action attack. Nada. Yes, give me that replenishment of war. It's been,
Let's keep it up, huh?
Yeah. Hit, and then that was the quickened action, and now the 2 action heal on Crash. Crash, are you affected by vitality and healing energies?
Luckily, Warforges are indeed.
All right, good.
Good to know.
Okay, that's my turn.
Oh, damn!
Jeez.
We're back up.
We up.
Yeah, you are up. You see the phalanx or the squadron fleeing, the forged master or the forged cutter still in the mix. What are you doing?
I want to just try something. Can I recall knowledge on this thing to see if I know if it... Like, is this thing 100% just a machine, or is there, like, any sort of mind I could affect with my spells?
Yeah, give me a recall knowledge.
Sure thing. I used it earlier, so I know where the button is this time.
First time we haven't recalled knowledge in a battle because Wisteria's not here.
Yeah.
You know nothing. We're just shooting fire and...
burn up things, summon drinks.
Yeah, we got to figure it out.
Unfortunately, kind of the build of this construct is just beyond your knowledge.
All right, so I'm just gonna assume the way it's acting that this thing doesn't really have a mind that I can reach into. In which case, I think probably better for me to just try to keep everybody moving. Because it's gonna get a turn soon. Maybe. Depends if Crash can take it out in one turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna use my last.
Nice.
All right, and I'm gonna use the source rather than the blood magic. I'm gonna take propelling sorcery. So instead of taking the +1 to all that stuff, I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna step 1 square this way,
Nice.
and that's my turn.
Perfect. The phalanx is up.
Yeah, I'm not moving. Not moving my precious phalanx close to that torch cutter. Same thing. Shields up. Hurl javelins. You know, at one point they will feasibly run out of javelins, but the stat block doesn't say they do, so they're just going to be fine.
With that, we're just assuming they're well equipped. But unfortunately, this thing has like a near impenetrable defense. It is just cutting
that
it
was
down.
accurate.
Fair.
Why do I imagine the Grievous style like blocking blaster bolts, just cutting the air?
It is just spinning and just blades coming out, just cutting down these javelins.
All right, Crash is going to stand.
Well, yeah, luckily Jeep baited out his opportunity attack, so he does not have it.
Heck yeah! You know what we're gonna do after that? We're gonna touch and go. Oh no. There's a little bit of an issue there, but we'll get to it when we get to it. Crash is going to step closer, reload, swap it to melee.
And you picked up your weapon, right?
Yeah.
It was only one-handed, so it's still one-handed.
You went on.
Wait, what?
Oh, they knocked you out.
What is that?
Grudge and Vengeance in German.
Unfortunately, the shot goes off, but once again, his defense just proves too formidable.
And going to drop with a free action. And that will be, for better or worse, Crash's turn.
Alright. Jeet or Crash? He's gonna focus. He's gonna focus on Jeet, and then unfortunately, the phalanx because he does not need to move this turn. Jeet, you see him unleash his Echo Blade Fury. Energy strikes, just enveloping you. First one goes and misses. Second one misses as well. And then you see him gather his energy, kind of bringing the blades together and unleashing a swarm of blasts. But unfortunately, he's going to hit leash on both you and the phalanx.
All right, guys, this is what we trained for. Keep your reflexes up. Yes.
Nice. The phalanx will succeed. Both of you will take 13 damage, half that, as they keep their shields up, keep pushing forward, and staying in the fight pretty well.
Gavel, gavels.
Yeah.
These guys are scrapping it today. Belric, you are up. You put this flame or this forge cutter out of its misery.
I'm sure gonna try. I'm gonna start by commanding animal, so he's gonna do 2 actions. First one's gonna be to claw.
Okay.
Hit.
Unfortunately, that will miss.
So his second action, he is going to work. And then I'm going.
If you were the sport, you can't use it if they've attacked.
Okay.
There's always a second attack.
There is always a second attack. Thank you, sir.
Also, it says Bear is still prone.
Oh yeah, you may want to have him stand up for the next one. The next action.
Is he attacking from prone right now?
You can. That's why he has a -2 penalty.
Oh, I didn't even know he was prone. Okay. Yeah, his next. Sorry, he attacked from when he was. Okay. First shot.
That'll hit.
Second shot.
That hits too. I think that. Hold on. I think that may bring him down.
Yes.
Eric, how do you take this creature down?
Yes.
First shot, maybe I hit his shoulder and one of his swords fall, and then the second shot is like very targeted right towards whatever his life force is, whether it's his neck or chest, and it just takes him down, and his head just kind of shrugs down, and yeah, the forge cutter is dead.
Perfect. You see it crack around. You see the remaining fallen sons run into the forest 10 feet off the map. Jeet, are you pursuing?
I am not. No.
Will, are you going after him at all?
Nah, let him go.
Right.
How far are they?
They are currently 10 feet off the map, plus however far away they are.
So, Crash is going to reach into his bag and pull out a gun. Let me double check which one was the sniper again. I need to check. Yeah, here we go. He's going to be pulling out Rockbane, which is going to take an action to pull out of his bag, action to grip, and then he's going to use Quick Strike to get the other hand on it, letting his axe fall to the ground, which this has a range increment. Let's see here. It has a range increment of 150. Let me.
Yeah.
So it's
28.
unfortunately it's also through the wall of fire.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
roll the
well, give me a d20 as well.
Nice. Okay, all
So
good so
28 to
far.
hit?
Still hitting.
Oh, that will hit.
What?
Crash pull out
Oh,
this big fucking elephant gun that's about the same size as him. It's already loaded. He takes it up. You don't know exactly where he's aiming at because, as I said before, wall of fire, a huge tent, and we're gonna roll damage.
Just be right there.
oh my god!
Four.
Holy shit!
You shoot these fleeing soldiers in the back, dropping.
Oh,
So he does that. Shrapnel everywhere.
Oh,
After he just listens for a second and doesn't hear any more of them running, just quiet, he puts the stock of the gun on the floor and turns around and just says,
Gavels. You're damn good fighters.
I mean, I can say the same about you, friend.
you're not so bad. Where did you train?
Bear
What kind
comes
of
up like
experience
just
have you had?
Bear aggressively like kind of like starts like snuggling with him like you've never.
Tantalizing offer, especially seeing what healing.
Yeah.